If you're over 50, you've likely felt that your body doesn't respond like it used to. Getting up in the morning has become harder. Climbing stairs feels heavy on your legs. Your posture seems more and more hunched, and your muscles appear to be shutting down from the inside. But the most important thing isn't what has changed, it's what you can still regain, because your body still has the power to transform, to rediscover strength, and to feel alive again. And no, you don't need impossible routines, absurd weights, or extreme diets. You just need to practice 3 simple exercises, and that's exactly what I'm going to show you now. These 3 movements, when done correctly and consistently, can revolutionize the look and feel of your body in just a few weeks, and even improve your balance, joint mobility, and energy for daily activities. This video is for those who are no longer in their 20s or 30s but refuse to accept decline without fighting back. It's for those who want to feel firm again, full of energy and free from pain that once seemed inevitable. Here you'll discover not only the step-by-step for each exercise, but also progression tips, variations to intensify your workout, and guidance on fitting everything into your routine without stress. Above all, it's for you who are tired of hearing confusing advice, following generic routines, or believing empty promises. Here you will find 3 real exercises designed to activate exactly the muscles you need to maintain after 50, reverse sagging, improve posture, reduce discomfort, and strengthen your body from the inside out. But before I show you each one, I want you to decide right now. Regardless of your age, what matters is your willingness to begin and your commitment to your own body, because these exercises only work if you actually practice them. So get ready, because the transformation is about to start, and don't leave the video. This might be the most important video for you if you're over 50. If you perform each movement with intention, proper technique, and respect for your own pace, you don't have to be perfect. You just have to start. If you begin today, in a few weeks you'll feel less stiffness in your legs, walk with greater stability, have the strength to move with confidence, and above all, reclaim that sense of control you may have thought was lost. Before moving on, subscribe to the channel if you want more videos like this. Content designed for training without excuses, without complications, and without sacrificing your joints. This channel is for men and women aged 50 to 65 who refuse to age poorly, want to look and feel better, and know there's still time for this transformation. Share in the comments which body part you want to recover first: stronger legs, firmer glutes, less back pain, or greater shoulder mobility, because your feedback helps me create the most relevant content for you. What you're about to learn is simple but powerful. 3 exercises, just 3, each strategically designed to activate the muscles that matter most in your daily routine, protect your joints, correct your posture, and restore the functional strength you may have thought was gone. Let's start with the first, the special squat, which isn't a deep-weighted squat, but rather the movement that mimics sitting down and standing up safely, ensuring you regain the essential ability to live pain-free and with maximum autonomy. When performed correctly, this exercise simultaneously engages the quadriceps, glutes, and core, creating hip stability and relieving the spine. To amplify its effects, keep your abdomen tight and your gaze fixed ahead, adjusting your descent and ascent speed according to your fitness level. As you gain confidence, you can vary the tempo, slow lowering and explosive rising, to work both muscular power and endurance at the same time. And don't forget to track your progress. Note the time of each set, record how you feel, and make weekly adjustments. With discipline and dedication, these 3 movements will become the foundation of a more active lifestyle, regardless of age. Now, let's move on to the details of the second exercise, which will perfectly complement this first stage and accelerate your gains. No matter how many steps you take or how many reps you perform, without this movement, your body begins to lose real functionality. The squat is the most comprehensive exercise for legs and glutes. It strengthens the quadriceps, stabilizes the knees, improves hip and ankle mobility, and above all, activates the gluteus maximus, the most powerful muscle in the body. Additionally, when performed correctly, it forces your deep abdominals and lower back muscles to work together, making it a full-body exercise, even if you feel it primarily in your legs. That's why it's number one and should be part of any routine after age 50. If it's been a while since you trained or you experienced discomfort, don't start with the classic version. Opt for the safe progression with the chair squat. Place a sturdy chair behind you, set your feet shoulder-width apart, engage your core, and lower yourself with control until your glutes lightly touch the seat. Then rise without momentum, pushing through your heels. If you need manual support, use your hands at first, but gradually aim to stand using only the strength of your legs and core. Perform 3 sets of 10 reps, resting 30 to 60 seconds between each set. Once you master this variation with ease, progress to the free squat, always prioritizing correct posture. Spine aligned, chest open, knees tracking over your feet. Descend slowly, feel the glute activation, and maintain focus on movement quality. A slow, well-executed squat is worth more than 20 poorly done ones. And while you're at it, tell me in the comments where you're watching from and give this video a like. When you truly start feeling your muscles working, you'll know you're reactivating everything that had been asleep for so long. One of the most common mistakes at this stage of life is trying to go too deep right away, which ends up causing tension in the knee joints and overloading the lumbar spine. The solution is simple. Limit your range at first. Perform a half squat and gradually increase the depth each week, respecting your body. You can also place a resistance band just above your knees to prevent them from caving in, ensuring the correct tracking, and if balance is a challenge, train barefoot or with a stable shoe, because good ground contact is the foundation of any efficient movement. Remember, this exercise doesn't just train your muscles, it also trains your nervous system, coordination, and confidence in movement, which translates into real quality of life gains. Less fear of tripping, more security when walking, and greater independence in daily tasks. This movement is, in fact, a youth tool because if you can sit and stand with control and comfort, you can live much better, with less pain and far greater functional capacity. So start today. Do 3 sets at your own pace. Perform each repetition slowly, ideally facing a mirror. Watch your posture, control your breathing, and tune into every sensation. Repeat tomorrow, then the next day, and keep this practice consistent. Because progress doesn't come from a single perfect workout, but from many well-executed ones. Even at 50 or 60 years old, your body has incredible muscle memory. You just need to activate it and nurture the habit. Now let's move on to the second exercise, which many people overlook, but will transform your posture, relieve back pain, and strengthen your upper body without using any additional weight. The incline push-up. The wall or elevated surface push-up variation is one of the best movements to strengthen the upper body without overloading the joints. Unlike the traditional floor push-up, which can be too demanding for many people, this variant allows safe, progressive work with full control of the movement. You don't need special equipment, just your body and a sturdy wall, a solid table, or a bench. This exercise activates the chest, shoulders, triceps, and deep core, but its true value lies in how it improves your posture. Each time you push your body away with correct alignment, you're training your spine to stay erect, your scapulae to stabilize, and your core to support the movement without collapsing. Practiced regularly, you'll notice the disappearance of that hunchback that develops over the years, your shoulders opening up, and your neck freed from accumulated tension. It's not just aesthetics, it's genuine postural health. To perform it, stand facing the wall or elevated surface with your hands at chest height and elbows slightly turned back, not fully flared. Engage your core and keep your body in a straight line from head to heels. Inhale as you approach the wall and exhale as you push away, maintaining a slow, controlled movement without letting your glutes lift or your shoulders rise. Start with 3 sets of 8 to 12 reps, resting 30 seconds to a minute between each set. If it's easy against the wall, progress to a lower table or bench. The more horizontal your body, the greater the difficulty. To amplify the effect, add a 2-second pause at the contraction phase, holding close to the surface before pushing back. This increases muscle tension and further improves joint endurance. Incorporate this exercise 2 to 3 times per week and pair it with chest and shoulder stretches to maximize thoracic opening. In no time, you'll notice more aligned shoulders, a more stable spine, and a confidence in walking and lifting objects without fear of pain or compensation. The more inclined your body is, the greater the challenge of this incline push-up. But the key isn't the angle itself. It's maintaining perfect alignment. Don't look down, don't arch your back, and keep a straight line from head to heels. Each repetition should be firm, clean, and fully controlled. In the first sessions, you'll notice your arms more engaged, your chest firmer, and an incredible improvement in how you support your torso throughout the day. A surprising benefit of this exercise is improved breathing. By opening the chest and strengthening the accessory muscles of inspiration, you expand your thoracic capacity and drastically reduce fatigue when walking briskly, climbing stairs, or carrying bags. Moreover, the wall push-up helps relieve shoulder pain when performed correctly. Many people suffer discomfort in this area due to scapular instability and weak postural muscles. By controlling the movement through the scapulae and keeping the neck relaxed, you promote joint decompression, improve local circulation, and reduce inflammation. To maximize results, add tempo variations. One day, perform very slow reps. Inhale for 4 counts on the descent and exhale for 4 counts on the ascent. The next day, focus on shorter sets but include a 2-second pause at peak contraction, holding your body close to the surface before pushing back. This alternation stimulates both muscular endurance and explosive strength. Log your performance in a training journal, record the number of reps, incline angle, and sensations from each session, because tracking your own progress increases commitment and allows you to adjust difficulty precisely. Don't forget to respect rest. Wait at least 48 hours before repeating the incline push-up, alternating with joint mobility exercises such as shoulder rotations and dynamic stretches. With discipline, you'll achieve more stable shoulders, an erect posture, and renewed confidence with every movement. You can strengthen your entire body using just your own weight, in the comfort of your home, and in just a few minutes per session. In the third and final stage of this routine, we come to the fundamental exercise for functional longevity, the glute bridge with breath control. It may seem simple, but when performed with intention and refined technique, it becomes one of the most powerful movements you can do after 50. As you lift your hips, you activate the gluteus maximus, the deep abdominals, the hamstrings, and the lumbar muscles, teaching your body to generate force from the center, stabilize the pelvis, and release all the tension accumulated in the lower back. To perform it, lie on your back on a comfortable surface, bend your knees, and place your feet hip-width apart, keeping your arms relaxed by your sides. Inhale deeply through your nose. Engage your core and lift your pelvis toward the ceiling until you form a straight line from shoulders to knees, holding for 2 seconds at the top while exhaling slowly through your mouth. This mindful breathing not only maximizes muscle oxygenation, but also reinforces the mind-body connection, promoting greater postural awareness. Start with 3 sets of 12 reps, resting 45 seconds between sets, and as you gain confidence, increase the hold at the top to 4 seconds or try lifting one leg while keeping the other stable, holding for 8 to 10 seconds per side. Beyond reversing common posterior chain weaknesses, responsible for lower back pain, hip stiffness, and imbalance when walking. This movement strengthens your base of support, improves hip mobility, and encourages an upright posture in daily life. As a bonus, the glute bridge also stimulates blood flow in the pelvic region, relieving tension symptoms and contributing to less muscle fatigue during everyday activities like climbing stairs or carrying groceries. To integrate this exercise into your training program, combine it with dynamic hip flexor stretches and spinal mobility exercises, making your body more resilient and preventing injuries. Practice 2 to 3 times per week, always focusing on movement quality, gradual progression, and controlled breathing. This way, you ensure real, lasting results, regaining strength, balance, and well-being after age 50. Before starting the movement, inhale through your nose, expanding your abdomen. As you exhale through your mouth, gently contract your core and begin to push your pelvis upward, vertebra by vertebra, until you form a straight line from your knees to your shoulders. Hold briefly at the top, without tensing your lower back, and then lower slowly while inhaling again. Each repetition should last at least 6 seconds. 3 seconds to rise, 1 second pause, and 2 seconds to lower. Perform 10 to 15 repetitions per set, and complete 2 to 3 sets, resting 1 minute between them. If you don't feel your glutes activating, focus on pushing through your heels rather than your toes. Another valuable tip is to use a resistance band above your knees to intensify the lateral gluteus medius work. If you experience lower back discomfort, slightly reduce the lift or adjust your foot placement. The most important factor is muscle activation quality, not movement height. One of the major benefits of this exercise is lower back pain relief. Poor posture, uncomfortable chairs, accumulated stress, and lack of mobility overload this region. But the glute bridge releases tension by strengthening the posterior muscles and decompressing the spine. However, it's not just a remedy for discomfort, but a foundation builder. When performed correctly, it solidifies your power center, improves pelvic stability, and deepens the mind-body connection. It's not a mechanical movement, but an act of body awareness, where each deep contraction and controlled breath contributes to your overall well-being. To amplify results even more, pair this glute bridge with hip mobility exercises and hip flexor stretches immediately after each set. This accelerates recovery and maintains range of motion. Integrate it into your morning routine or midday break, and in just a few weeks you'll feel greater strength, less pain, and a postural alignment that transcends your workout, reflecting in every step, every daily task, and your overall energy. When you perform each phase of the exercise with your breath guiding the force, you improve your concentration, muscle oxygenation, and movement control, re-educating your body from the inside out, something that becomes increasingly valuable as the years pass. If you practice this glute bridge 3 times a week, you'll feel your posture naturally align, your spine release tension, and your legs gain firmness, reflecting not only in your workouts but also in your sleep quality, ease of getting up in the morning, and confidence when walking. This practice becomes a longevity tool, staying with you throughout life and, especially after age 50, making all the difference in your daily well-being. Now that you've mastered the 3 exercises that can revolutionize your body after 50, let's wrap up with a practical summary. First, the chair squat, which rebuilds your functional strength, protects your knees, and reactivates dormant glutes. Next, the incline push-up, which strengthens the upper trunk, opens the chest, and reduces neck tension. And finally, the glute bridge with controlled breathing, the foundation for pelvic stability and lumbar relief. These movements form a complete mini routine, without impact, without rush, and without expensive equipment. This will take between 15 and 20 minutes 3 times a week. You can do it in the morning before heading out, after finishing your day, or at any other time. What matters is consistency, because what truly transforms your body isn't the intensity of one day, but the regularity of each week. And if you decide to start today, in just 1 month, you could feel firmer, stronger, and much more confident in every movement you make. Let's review the plan so it's crystal clear. On Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, do 3 sets of chair-assisted or bodyweight squats, depending on your level. Next, 3 sets of incline push-ups against a wall or elevated surface. Finally, 3 sets of glute bridges with breath control. If you stick to this without skipping reps, without getting distracted, and with the intention of performing each movement perfectly, you'll be doing more for your health and vitality than most people your age. But there's something even more essential. How do you talk to yourself while you train? Don't train from a place of judgment. Don't train thinking about what you've lost. Train from possibility, action, and the certainty that, even at 50, 55, or 60, you can still rediscover incredible functional youth. Cultivate a growth mindset. Celebrate every extra second you hold an isometric, every rep done with quality, every additional inch of squat depth. Allow yourself to acknowledge small victories, more balanced descending stairs, less tension sitting and standing from the couch, greater stability walking on uneven ground. Record your performance, share your achievements with friends or support groups, because external encouragement reinforces internal commitment. Remember that true transformation starts in your mind. Train your mind to see every challenge as an opportunity for growth. When doubts arise, take a deep breath, reconnect with your purpose, and move forward. Consistency yields real results: firmer muscles, healthier joints, a more upright posture, and, above all, a renewed confidence that overflows into every area of life. You're not just performing exercises, you're rediscovering your inner strength, reprogramming your body and mind to live with more energy, balance, and joy, regardless of your age. Start today, trust the process, and be living proof that the best is yet to come. Your body can still improve, still change, and always surprise you. Each well-executed rep is a statement of strength. I am here, I remain strong, and I will keep improving. This channel is created especially for people like you, men and women who refuse to age without vitality, who seek to feel good, move freely, relieve persistent aches, and rediscover confidence in their bodies. Here there are no generic routines or empty promises. We offer smart strategy, scientific grounding, and real-world experience to guide every movement. If this video brought clarity, motivation, or simply a new perspective on your body, subscribe now and share in the comments which part of your body you want to improve first. Perhaps more balance when climbing stairs, firmer glutes, or a more stable core to carry bags with ease. Share this content with anyone who needs it: your partner, a friend, your mother, your father, or anyone who deserves the initial push to begin this change. Remember, a simple routine, performed with focus and persistence, can trigger a complete transformation, and you can be the inspiration that sparks this journey. Additionally, connect with our community. Follow us on social media, join our live Q&A sessions, and share your weekly victories. Every progress photo, every extra second holding an isometric, or every stair climbed with less pain strengthens the collective spirit and fuels more encouragement. And never underestimate the power of self-care. Pair your exercises with balanced nutrition, proper hydration, and active rest moments like light walks or end-of-day stretches. No matter your age or current fitness level, the starting point is your decision to begin. It's never too late to reclaim your mobility, strength, and vitality. It's only too late if you don't take the first step. So set your timer, put on comfortable clothes, play motivating music, and dive into this routine today. See you in the next video, ready to elevate your workout and celebrate every achievement. Remember, the best is yet to come, and each day you prove to yourself that your best version is built one movement at a time.